Hi. What if the messages that you've been waiting for aren't coming from this world at all? I'm Kate. I'm a licensed clinical social worker, shamanic practitioner, and psychic medium. I work at the intersection of the psychological and the sacred, helping people heal not just their minds, but their souls. And today I'm bringing through transmissions from a lineage that has been with me for years. It's dragon consciousness from the Pleiades star system. So these aren't metaphors. They're not symbols, they're living intelligences, ancient and they're luminous, extraordinarily precise, and they have something to say. They're definitely here to help us humans raise our vibration as we go through this enlightenment ascension process that we're in. So if you've been called to this video, it probably wasn't by accident. So let's begin. So how I do this is I'm going to close my eyes here in a second and connect to them. And then they will be using my voice to speak. Sometimes it's like a mixture of my voice and theirs, but usually I will say if it's me or them. So let's see what they have to say tonight. We are the dragons from the Pleiades star system. We are here to give humans a message tonight, a very important message about how you can stay in your high vibration, as you call it. The higher your vibration, meaning the more you are connected to your higher self and your alignment to your soul path, the more the collective will ascend into the next dimension, into the fifth dimension where humanity is headed. We think this is a very important time for humans, and we are here to help because of how it will impact the rest of the universe. One thing that we have noticed as we watch humanity and help humanity is that humans tend to either ignore their emotions altogether or spend way too much time in the emotion. So what we mean to say is we would recommend that you let yourself feel the emotion you might be having and then transmute it so that you can raise your vibration back into the high centered, powerful being that you are inside of your human self. This is very important at a time like this because the lower density of the vibrations of these emotions keep you in a low place. They make it so that you struggle to connect to your higher self and your alignment with your soul plan. They make it so that you don't connect into the collective as easily. They make it so that you bring the whole collective down and that the ascension process will take longer. They make it so that your connections to each other feel worse. They make it so that you buy into the false narrative that you are not worthy when you are the most powerful beings and you don't remember, because coming to earth requires you to not remember. But we are here to remind you. And your power is in transmuting these emotions and raising yourself back up into the highest vibration possible to you at the time of your own ascension. Each of you is on your own ascension path. But the higher each of you goes, the higher the whole collective goes. And the higher the collective goes, the faster and the cleaner you all will get to the fifth dimension, which will in turn help the entirety of the universe. It is very important for the entire universe to experience this ascension and enlightenment that the humans are going through. And we are here to help. So one way that we think is helpful, Kate is always telling us to give examples on how to do it. That is the therapist inside of her. One thing that we want you to do is find the emotion inside of your body. Don't ignore them. Find it, feel it, work on your self-talk, because you need to accept and learn that you are worthy and you are powerful. And these negative beliefs that you have about yourself, being that you are not a worthy, powerful being, is just, we find to be ridiculous, because you are the most powerful beings. So we want you to go find the emotion in your body, let yourself feel it for a time frame that is not very long. Let it come out of you, meaning let yourself feel it and let it leave your system so that you can raise yourself back into a hopeful, loving, authentic, high vibration. The emotions you have are important because it is your human experience. However, they do not dictate everything. They do not get to make up your full experience. And some of you tend to let your emotions take over your full experience. Sometimes when we see some of you humans being anxious and depressed for months and years and years and years, we find this to be very confusing because this is not something that humans need to go through. You have the ability to transmute them. You have the ability to go seek help on learning how to transmute them. And it's very important for your ascension. We're wondering if this is you, if this feels like a message directly at you about your own depression or anxiety symptoms. Have you looked at your thoughts? Have you sought help? Have you looked at how it's serving you? Because it is keeping you from your soul's path. It is keeping you from your ascension process. It is keeping you from experiencing what it means to be high vibration. And being high vibration is the best gift and the most powerful being you can be is as you get higher in your own vibration, which again, to remind you, will bring up the entire collective vibration. So many of you talk about wanting to help the world and feeling like the world is a quote unquote dumpster fire. That is what we keep hearing you all say. The way to raise the vibration and help humanity is by doing this within yourselves. And so we highly recommend that you work on this. So this is going to take some self-awareness and some shadow work. Please see other videos that Kate has done on shadow work, because that is very important as well. So we're not trying to say that your emotions don't matter or should be dismissed. That is the opposite of what we're saying. We are saying we want you to feel these emotions, lean into them, but then release them. Don't let them become your identity. You are not your emotions. You are a human experiencing all that Earth has to offer, but a lot of what Earth has to offer is finding your power and allowing yourself to raise up within that power and find your gifts and find your alignment with your soul's path and help humanity and the entire universe grow and learn and get to the next highest dimension. And we are very excited for you about this. We would really like you to help Kate and work with Kate on this if you're having trouble. I believe that we will make sure that she puts information this time in the description because she is here for you, and we would like to work with you in one-on-one if that's a possibility. Okay, I guess that is the message for today. I will go back and watch it. I actually don't know exactly everything they said, but anyway, I hope it was good. And, please reach out if you need anything. I hope this message landed. And I love you all so much. And I hope you're having a great night. Okay, bye.